Yo, hey, it's another Wednesday, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Big Daddy's House. I got the crew here. Y'all crew, say what's up, man.
What's up?
Yo,
What's up? What's up?
man, it's Wednesday, bro. Like hump day, you know what I'm saying? Thursday Junior, you know what I'm saying? Like what we doing? We supposed to be checking on people. Like this Wednesday's like that check in, check on, and man, Sandra D, you was just saying how blessed you is. Talk to me, friend. What's happening with you? Why are
I
you
know
so
what
blessed? Feel so
I
blessed.
just I just feel so blessed because I see things clear. I have a couple plans I got in play that like they working out. So just feeling like God just doing me a little, a little drizzle on me. He doing a little drizzle on me. He
Drizzle,
doing
like
me,
honey drizzle?
yeah, like you know how to. You remember the Salt Bay, the man that used to do the little salt on the stage. Yeah,
Yeah.
God doing that. Yeah, what you doing?
Wait, that's how you feeling right now?
Yes, God doing His big one with me.
Well, thank you, God, for doing your big one with her. Cause you know they like big things. So thank you, God. Thank
Hmm.
you. Yeah, how you, yeah, how you feeling?
I'm doing good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain. Uh, Earlier today, got some good news on some things, so I'm very, very happy and blessed for that.
You can
And
share what you want to.
I mean,
You drinking that expensive water. Go ahead, finish.
so just overall, everything is just in play today, and I'm just happy to. I'm just happy to be happy, man. And it's
Damn.
Mm.
very rare, and it's very rare to just be happy to just be happy. You know,
Yeah.
there's always something going on. There's always something trying to drag you down. But when you have those days that you can just be happy to be happy, it's a beautiful feeling.
Man. T Renee, what's something to say? What's up? How you feeling, Queen?
Hey y'all, I'm here. Just getting off the clock.
Yeah, how
Overall, huh?
you feeling good today?
Yes, a little bit.
I,
I'm not tired, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm glad it's my Friday.
Now
well,
that's
I
always
heard. Listen, I heard in the streets that you went to get you a solar.
a I
You
wish,
went to
I
get you
wish.
it one of them days when you had to go get you one.
And did I had to stop and get me a Pepsi?
I know
Golly,
that's right.
I
That's
wish
that's
every time
right.
you talk, every
Well,
time you somebody they mind their damn business and not try to bust you out. God,
but I just wish people just mind their business all in general.
I'm gonna just say I felt good today, and that made me boss up. So
Okay, boss up.
Okay, cat.
well, y'all know I just started like they just let me go on my own route, and the damn
Mm.
lady who trained me, all of a sudden she got script throat.
Oh Lord.
She
So I've been
got what?
script throat, and I
It's strapped, strep throat.
well, people can't wait to get people, man. But anyway,
Okay.
what's
Oh yeah,
good,
you
T?
supposed to caught that, but you happy today, so I ain't gonna bother you.
OD don't be on that foolishness like y'all do. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all to
He
step
do.
to another episode of Big Daddy House. First, Scott Sobel, attorney at law.injured.com. And we can't forget about Miss P and Miss Creisha over there at Raw Pieces. Y'all need to holler at Raw Pieces, man. Everybody else, thank y'all for being intentional, growing with us, man. Getting ready to start another class. I got like 2 more weeks of this this project. I'm super happy for that.
Amen.
Um, I'm happy that I'm getting comfortable with my place. Again, like I was saying, I want a little bit more feng shui. Like I had clothes thrown around, I be sitting around with dishes in the sink. So I'm, tr- I'm trying to get into a routine to where, every day when I get done with dishes, put it up, make sure I make the bed every day, have a hamper to throw the clothes in. Like I want to get into that routine. I don't want it to get too out of hand. So I'm learning, clutter house, clutter mind, and I'm getting up and getting my prayer on, and I'm learning the city very well, and I'm just happy. Even though they messed up my check, but I'm happy with that. I've been talking with TJ a lot lately. So remember I told y'all about that situation. I'm really happy about that. We smoothed that out. Me and mom on getting on the same page, and man, God is doing a huge one right now. Tara, what's up, sis? I haven't heard from you, girl. Make that phone call before I get mad. Not tonight though, because I got to get up at 3. But anyway, I have never done it, but I just heard some news about a great artist, man. His time was cut short. Craig Mack, his wife did a really good article on him today, and she disclosed the real reason how he passed, and he passed with AIDS. And that's near and dear to me because my mom, my grandma, my uncle, my auntie, I know quite a bit people who passed away with that disease, man. And for anybody who's out here being sexually active, make sure you go get tested. Please make sure you go get tested. Your babies and your kids, you deserve it. Go get tested. Sex is not wrong. Don't if you like men or you like women, don't feel bad about it. Go get tested. Go get tested. It's simple, man. Just get there, get your blood work done, and find out, what I'm saying, your status, and don't be out here spreading this disease not knowing it. You know what I'm saying? And some people do know it and you spread it, but listen, you people, you the type of people that gonna get paid. When it's all said and done, you're gonna get paid. So know your status, man. And that really brought me down for a few seconds, but I knew God needed more soldiers. So he called Craig to the war line. So that's what it is, man. T Renee, we had a few things you want to talk about. What we talking about first? Hold on. I hate when the damn pause come on. What we talking about first, T Renee?
I had a question that I did want to ask. I heard this yesterday morning on Ricky Smiley's morning show. I think it
Uh-oh.
was yesterday. And the question was, can love be blind? Can you fall in love with someone without seeing them?
I want everybody to take a quick second on that first. Cause we be so quick to answer, but break it all down. You mean like not seeing this person at all?
Not seeing this person at all. Can you fall in love with someone without seeing them? Y'all just conversing every day, talking every day, but there's no pictures, no nothing. You don't know what this person looks like, and that person don't know what you look like.
I mean, they used to do it back in the days.
No, we're talking about right now at our big age.
Right now?
Right now.
Sandra D.
Oh wow. Oh wow. This is what I feel like. I feel like you could definitely be in love with the idea. Like the idea of a relationship, the idea of, oh, he's a nice guy, the idea, oh, if we go on a date. But I think it has to come together. Like the chemistry gotta be there. You gotta like what you see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it gotta be something there when you see them. But I think you can fall in love with the idea of who that person is, because you don't necessarily know if they who they say they is at first. You know what I'm saying?
Can you fall in love?
Can I do that? I've not done that since I was in, middle, like you say, when we was younger and we used to.
I ain't do. I had a situationship on the chat line back in the day, because you ain't really seen nobody back in the days on the chat line. You was just talking, and phones wasn't popping like that, and people ain't got no time to send no pictures on dial up. That they may have no time for all that stuff. We was on the phone like, you have reached the Miami Ravens. Y'all turn that sound down. Back rooms. I don't know. Back in the days, I was definitely one of them hopeless romantic type. Cat. What's going on? What the sound is? What's going on with the sound? Anybody here? Cat, you broke up? Yeah, Cat been breaking up since he been coming in. Let me let him out. Let him come back in,
Tara
Cat.
said, Mike said no, no, and no. Um, Tara said you answer, Val. Latoya said yes. That is why people are getting catfish, but it won't be me. Tara said we had beepers. You couldn't send no pictures, right? I sure had a beeper.
What
And when
y'all
you
be?
like somebody on the beeper, you always put 143.
What happened when somebody was ugly? What you put them? Hell, what you put? No, 666.
You just ain't respond.
Listen,
Cat, you
I was so nice in my teen years. I was so nice. If somebody was ugly that I met, like through somebody on the I just was nice to them when I was around them, and then I would slowly, you know, how they say you got to move your hand slow out alligator mouth. Like I just moved back slow. Like the calls went from like, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, none. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to hurt nobody's
no.
feelings.
You gotta move. You gotta move your hands slow like an alligator mouth.
Out of the alligator's mouth, like you move slow
Oh
because you don't want to call. You don't want to make no confusion. I don't want you to feel bad. Like I was so sensitive. I ain't want to hurt nobody.
man, we used to fall in love with their voice on the chat line. Talk to them every night. Don't know what they looking like. I told you how I got catfish. My little gay homeboy Mario had a cousin he hooked me up with. Her name was Hope. God bless her soul. They say she passed away, but God bless her soul. Hope, and I talked to Hope for months, and I'm in the homeless shelter. I'm like, "Ooh, I'm finna see her." You feel me? It was like months pulled up. And he was downstairs say, "Travail, come down here, Travail." He was just calling me, and I went downstairs, and I'm like, "Why this big ass van here?" And I saw that motherfucker roll up out that van with that big ass wheelchair, them little old legs with them beautiful green eyes. I was in love for a little bit. I was mad, but she already had my heart.
Oh, see, you saw past a little
Yeah,
bit.
so
Oh, you
she,
saying she had your heart, so keep going.
yeah, so
Tell
it
the
was.
truth.
It was like, you know what I'm saying? She was in a wheelchair. She was super nice. Went to her house. Her mom and them had some money. She had an ostrich in the backyard, and she had some stuff going on back there in the backyard. It was nice, man. Her wheelchair was the real heavy duty wheelchairs. So when she couldn't get the van ride to take her places, we'll get on the city bus with her wheelchair. And sometimes we'll be late catching the bus, and I just hop on the back. Of course I wasn't this big. I hop on the back and we'll roll to the bus stop. Man, it was crazy. Yeah, they had money. They had money, Tara. And we did try to do it a few times, but it was funny because when you try to get it from the back, she'll fall over like that. I had to keep prop. But
Oh my
anyway,
god.
Kat, have you ever fell in love with somebody before?
Wait a minute, Odell, before you answer that. You gonna be on the right side of the church. You going. You going. But we ain't going with him, y'all. He going.
It was funny. You be
You
standing behind
going.
her, you be standing and she'll fall down.
And
You got
anybody in the comments laugh, y'all going with him.
yeah, yeah. But that was some good stuff. Head Cat girl got some good stuff, boy. That stuff, boy. That was, make me wet, make me water. That was good stuff, man. Cat, go ahead, finish, man. Y'all don't
Tear
don't
me
finish.
down. Just tear me down.
Girl, he is terrible.
Oh man, you better lock nah. She had the electrical wheelchair. They had money that before that electrical wheelchair thing. She had one of them first. They had bread though. No, I'm not lying.
Lord.
I'm not lying. I promise. Listen, if I tell y'all these stories that I've been through, bro, when I was homeless, the shit that I've seen, the stuff that I've been through, the stuff that I had to do, Lord, please forgive me. I'm happy. I'm happy God watched me, man. I've been through it, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been through it. But let's ask Cat. Let's Cat tell us. Can you fall in love? Is love is blind?
It's not technically blind, but what it is that back then when you spoke to somebody on the phone, you fell in love with their character, you fell in love with the conversation, you fell in love with who they were on the phone. So at that time, you really didn't have a chance to look at somebody and be like, "Oh, I don't, that person, no, that ain't what I want." You know what I mean?
Mm.
So you had a chance to fall in love with the person and their character, not for what they look like. So that's the big difference between back then and now. See, now all you got to do is put your eyeballs on somebody and immediately they're like, "Ugh, I don't deal with that," or
I knew he was going, and they'll
Oh,
play
they'll
you.
put that Barry White on him, so they probably say, "Girl, he sound like Barry White."
Telling you this face ass. We better go on here with that damn Barry White. I know. Damn, I know you was a smooth criminal. Hey, y'all ain't been on the chat line before? Who all been on the chat line before? Raise your hand. I've been on the chat line. You know, anybody been on the chat line?
I ain't never been on there.
You ain't never been
I
on the chat
did.
line?
Mm-mm.
So
Back
y'all
in the
ain't had a
day.
chat line? Y'all ain't had a chat line in the country, in DeSoto?
I ain't saying we never had it. I just never been on there.
You lying. You been on the chat line. I don't care, but everybody been on the chat line. Everybody been on the chat line. Anybody been on the chat line back in the day?
Look at T talking about yes.
Elijah, get Elijah them comment. Where my damn glasses at?
Elijah said, all love is blind, but when them lights came on, I could see again. I don't woke up next to some gremlins.
Oh Lord.
Well, imagine being from you in Fort Lauderdale, you catch 5 buses to get down south of Miami to people who lied about what they look like. You at these people's house and you don't have no money to get back because they said they're gonna give you money to get back, and you stuck for the night.
Just get your ass somewhere and lay down.
Yeah, but you gotta lay down in the room with the girl. I mean, this girl had a fucking beard, bruh. Just rubbing on like a beard, just rubbing on me. And I'm in the room and I'm going through it. My dog, I hit my dog in the other room, going off with the girl. He don't even know it, just tearing her up. And I'm in the room, laying down with my hand on my chest, and this girl talking to me like she my counselor. So I get up in the morning, I hear her talking about, why you brought that soft ass nigga here talk about his baby mama. I was going through it, y'all. It was crazy back in the day, but that chat line shit was crazy, bro. It was crazy. I was like 22 the last time I was on there. I ain't doing no more. Man, you never been on the chat line before? Sandra, did you meet ever met anybody?
I think I met people on what that was. It wasn't the one you talking about, the board. It wasn't that chat line. It was like another chat. It may have been a chat line. I don't met people before, but I don't think it was that intense. It was like you talked to them for that night. It never got crazy. Anybody never come to my house. But I do have a story. I used to hang with this girl in high school, right? And she met this guy. I don't know if she met him through somebody or on the chat line. She talked to this guy for like months. He came to Ely with a gift for her, like a bungo outfit. But mind you, in high school, she was like a big girl. She was like 6'2", and like she was a big girl. She was pretty, but she was a big girl. And she lied and told the boy. She described another girl and lied and told the boy that that's how she looked. So when the boy came to school, she went to the girl and she was like, "Can you please act like you me? He bringing a gift, da da da." Because she had done lied and said she was like a size 7 or whatever. He bought a bungo outfit all to Ely.
Bungo?
Yes. That job was hilarious. You know, back in the day, you just think it's, oh my God. But now I think about it, I was like, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, you play with that hard.
She still lost out because she couldn't wear the bungo outfit.
What ended up finding out because the girl ended up telling the truth, you know? Because I mean, what I ain't gonna be able to say no. We talked about it today. So
catfish, y'all gotta be careful with this catfish stuff. They is out here, bro. Like people like these filters and shit. Every time somebody uses a filter, it needs to like give off a certain code on the picture. Like the picture need to give like a certain kind of code because, bro, have you ever seen somebody without them filters sometimes? Boy, please.
But listen, like that's what when I was dating, when I first got my divorce, I talked to people on the dating sites, and they had their pictures, but they pictures me in certain angles. So, baby, you got to FaceTime and let me know it's real. Like that's the.
Listen, I never date a girl who take a picture like this. Like, that shit is delusional. That shit is fucking delusional. When they take that picture like this, I don't trust that shit. Because I even look skinny when I do like this.
I had to do a FaceTime.
I mean, when my girl saw me, she was like, "I ain't know you was that big." Like, damn, people, you call me fat? She was like, "But you okay?" But I ain't know you that. It like just told me to my face. Like, you ain't look that big on your pictures because all I seen is right here. I've been posting up full body pictures.
I'm an advocate of that. When you're a big person, like I'm a big girl, I always been fluffy. I'm finna post me. You either like it or don't like it. Move if you don't, move it along because they love me. So
all day,
move,
all
please,
day.
because they
I
love
I've
don't
you.
been a big,
Like
I've been a
food,
big
friend.
dude.
Either you gonna
Listen,
eat or go hungry.
Mm-hmm.
listen. Hey, listen. I've been called the teddy bear for a reason.
Odell, you like that meat.
Regardless of what it is, I've always been a big boy. And if you ain't rocking with it, hey, listen. I understand your preference is your preference, but when it comes down to it, as they say, you go big or you go home.
Listen, if you ain't 180, you ain't no lady. If you ain't 2 plus, you ain't ride with us. It's just something about being up under a big girl who just smelling good and all soft and chocolate. And it ain't talking about like big, but just having a little size on. I like my girl with a medium bike. You know, the one that drink Pepsis all the time. I like them with medium bikes and just get up under them all the time and just snuggle up under the little belly. My stomach, girl, give me that goddamn coochie microwave. I love that
Hey,
coochie.
listen. Hey, listen. Y'all think it's a game.
It ain't.
That little belly right above the cooch.
I'm so done.
Odell,
Next
sit
subject.
your ass down
Next
somewhere. You
subject.
showing out
Next.
tonight, Odell. What the
Next
hell
subject.
going on? You showing out. Now don't
It's
come
Woo!
on here and be
time to
showing out,
go.
Odell.
Hey, it ain't about showing out. It's about telling what's real, man. And what's real, that little bit of belly, man. Listen, yo, don't even play, man. See, everybody be trying to. Listen,
That's that mom belly.
Listen.
Elijah said he got catfish. Girl sent him a sexy. Hold on, that ain't going. The comments moving. Girl
This
sent me a sexy pic. I got to the house. She left off about 250 pounds in the picture. I still hit that wolf. Was some of the best I had. But when I woke up the next day, I saw pictures of her husband.
oh
Mm.
yeah, wow.
Her husband, you could have got killed.
uh,
man. What up, Miss
there,
Green? No, what up,
Latoya,
no?
Latoya said, "That's right. Go big or go home. Yes, honey, we are winning." Angel said, "You know something, sir." She's talking to you, Odell. Denard laughing.
But it's
Latasha
just
said, "That's seasoning." Latoya said, "Fupa love." Miss Peter. Oh wow.
listen. Ain't nothing about you know when them girls be washing their clothes and they got that fabric softener type smell and they go ahead and take their little camis off and that little smell be all up. Man, that stuff tastes so good when you get that little fupa lift up and you get all that seasoning.
Oh my God. What are we doing here?
That
Telling
fluffy.
the truth,
Right. We like to
telling the
see.
truth.
We like our meat well seasoned. Goddamn marinate. I like when that stuff when it marinate all day. Nom, 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 nom,
Mm-mm.
Just nasty.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Listen, it is
I,
what it is, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, but these hoes is so goddamn good, dog. I don't know what the
That's
fuck.
when
I
you know
think
you old.
I'm old as hell, but these hoes is
Mhm.
so good, boy.
You're
I got
not
me a bag
old,
too.
bro. You're seasoned.
Bruh. These hoes are so good. It's 100 o'clock at night, and I'm snacking on these hoes are so good.
But
You
listen, they taste even better when you got your homemade sandwich with
mm-hmm.
some lettuce and
Mm.
tomato, and you bite into it, and that little juice run down your hand, and you have to lick the juice off of there. Yeah, that's the good sandwich.
Elijah, you going too far. That stuff don't taste like no damn pork round.
Oh, that's stank if it tastes like pork. Then he
Mm-hmm.
going to BVville. Pork
Mm.
rind?
You messing it all up. Where we at next, man? All right. Yeah, mess it all up, man. Where we at next?
Look at Miss P. Miss P agreed with me about that sandwich.
Man,
Um, the next topic was
I think it was on the job.
oh, I don't have what I did with it.
Oh my god.
I got it. For those of us, I ain't gonna say those of you. For those of us that work 9 to 5, 3 to 11, 12 to 8, whatever it is, what may have you. Um, The biggest employment lesson is there's 12 of them. Number one, HR is not there to protect you. They are there to protect the company.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, document everything. Number three, food is not a reward for your hard work. Number four, do the bare minimum or you'll get rewarded more work. Number five, use the sick vacation time slash PTO. Number six, everyone is replaceable. Number seven, keep all emails. Number eight, your family is more important than any job. I'm going to read that one again. Your family is more important than any job. Number nine, some of your coworkers secretly hate you.
Mm.
Number 10, never stay at one job longer than 4 years unless the pay increase is substantial. 11, don't let them promote you in title but not in compensation.
Bingo.
12, keep your personal life private. Do not overshare.
Um, I got this thing that God blessed me with, right? And it's a mechanism that I have within me, and and a lot of people seem to have a problem with this shit, right? Damn, Vale, I thought you were driving buses. Damn, Vale, I thought you was doing the city bus. Damn, Vale, I thought you was doing driving trucks. Damn, Vale, I want to tell everybody from the bottom of my heart, fuck you who keep asking me those questions. Don't get mad at me because you wasn't born with the fuck them job type mentality. Gotta work, gotta pay bills. But when that goddamn obligation outweigh my dream outweigh my obligations, I'm gone. And that shit is just like the best thing ever. But a lot of people are scared, man. And I can't. What puzzles me is that you guys always put God. Not saying you guys, but a lot of people always put God in every post. If God made you feel good, raise your hand. Put a post up if God made you feel. If you so believe in God and He tell you don't worry about it, when you get that gut intuition telling you to go out here and jump and create your own opportunities and be your own boss, why are people so scared? Go ahead, y'all.
Scared of the unknown. They're scared of the unknown. And that's why a lot of people tend to not move in that and accordingly to that, because people are used to what they're used to and what they are comfortable with. Too many people have a problem with uncomfortability and the unknown. So that's why when it shows them, hey, it's time to take that leap. We're going into uncharted territory. It's like, I don't feel right doing that because it's comfortable for them to be there. They're okay where they're at. They complain about it all day long if they want to, but they're comfortable. The unknown and the uncomfortability is what scares people.
Hello, ladies. Y'all pretty quiet now.
I don't know. I think that the difference between me and a lot of people, I have no problem with people pursuing their dreams or pursuing what makes them happy. I can't worry about my grandma used to say this. The air you breathe don't make me live. I can't be worried about what you're doing. I need to worry about what I'm doing over here. What old people say, sweep in front of your own front door. People be so concerned. JaVale, if you have 12 jobs, get what that my check still gonna come on the 1st and the 15th. You know what I'm saying? So why, like, you can't, if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you tick. People gotta stop worrying about other people. I think when people are unhappy, that's why they harp on other people's life. Because they not happy with what they got going on. They're not
And
happy
that's a
with
big one.
as my sister Stacey would say, they're not happy with their life choices, so they worry about yours.
And they
And
always
that's
ask,
very true.
they always asking you why? Why your ass? Why the fuck you keep asking me about why I'm doing what I'm doing? Well, it don't make sense. Why my shit gotta make sense to
It
you?
makes sense to you, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell me what kind of sense that make. Oh, I'm just calling a spade a spade. No, the fuck you calling yourself nosy and in my business because you upset.
Mm-hmm. That's
See,
the
Renee,
thing. A lot of people, too many people love to be in others to compensate what they're lacking in.
Exactly.
That's the big thing. The people that's always in other people's business and well, what is it that Vale doing? And why he always da da da? And he always da da da. And look at what the fuck going on with them. Because if you was knee deep in what you're doing and knee deep in making sure that you're good, guess what? You wouldn't give two flying shits what Vale got going on. You wouldn't care what Sandra D got going on. You won't care what T Renee got going on, and you definitely won't worry about what Cat Daddy got going on because you're in your own shit. If you're taking care of your shit, you ain't got to worry about nobody else's shit.
Say that shit, Cat. I'm sorry the damn thing came in. We got the comments are coming up. T-Renee, where we at?
Read the comments. Tara stated it ain't none of their business what you do. She stated they don't trust God like they say they do. Latoya said most people get comfortable and don't want anything different, but let God talk to me. I'm moving on. Angel said, and most of them can't keep a job or even have one. Tara stated, for real, Belle is you is you. If you want to drive a spaceship, then go find where Pluto went. People need to mind their own business. Latoya said, tell him, Cat Daddy.
My thing is, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My thing is, if you my friend, I'm your friend, right? I don't give a fuck if you chasing that cow that's over the moon. I'm gonna tell you, bro, go get that shit. And if you don't make it, you jumping like I want to be around people who gonna jump. I want to be around people who take new ventures and go out there and try some shit. Hey, I might not try, but I like that you trying it because when you make it, shit, I know we good. Nigga, go ahead and jump. I'll pay your phone bill this month. You know what I'm saying? You going back to school? Oh, I don't got that much. I'm gonna send you $100, my boy. Like this is the type of friendship we got to set. Somebody got to get out there and pave the ground. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to get out there and set the way.
Yeah, and it's true because I'm the same way. I'll tell man, listen, I done told plenty of homies, man, listen, yo, you out here trying to better yourself, I got you. Whether it's a ride, some money for the bus, you gotta get something to eat, you need to go take care of business, whatever it is, I got you. As long as you're taking care of your shit. If you're out here doing bullshit, I ain't fucking with you. Yo, oh man, I need to, bro, what is it that you're trying to do? Well, I'm just trying. Nah, bro. Nope. Nah. Because I done went down that road too many times, helping any and everybody, and all they doing is use me, abuse me, treat me like shit, whatever the case may be. So now, if you ain't on their positive shit, if you ain't trying to uplift yourself and everybody around you,
that shit is like disheartening, though, bro. You be around folks so long and they always just find every kind of reason to tear you down because the shit don't make sense to them. It don't make sense. You're not adding up. You're a grown man. You got decent things to do. You got kids. How can you do this? How can you get up every day knowing you got kids and go work for a company you know that don't give a fuck about you at any given moment? You can be replaced. How can you be a grown man or a grown woman? You work for this company every goddamn day, but you take them fucking problems from that company who don't give a fuck about you to the house with your kids and your love mate. How can you be a grown motherfucking man when you get up there and you got to abide by these fucking rules that this company set when you know you way talented than half of the people there? How can you do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I guess I don't know.
no, it ain't about being weird. It's about seeing, and another thing, going off of that, too many people like to see the world through a keyhole.
Damn.
Too many people like to look at the world and judge the world through a keyhole. If you want to see the world for what it is, open the door. Stop looking through the keyhole. Because when you look through the keyhole, you only seeing but so much. So when you try to get out there and try to dictate to somebody about what's going on, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about because you only seeing 5% of what everybody else see.
Hey, T Renee, send me that video again back to my phone so I can upload it, please. We was talking about this thing is pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. Folk not happy with themselves, man, and they love to watch you. They love to critique. They always like you got all the answers. None of us do. If you show me a perfect person on this earth, I can tell you that God is coming soon, because nobody's perfect. You don't have to. You don't always have to have a or you don't always have to add your 2 cents on what the next person doing. It don't make sense. That's fine. Just see what that person got going on. It don't make sense to you. That's fine. Leave them alone. Pretty much leave them the fuck alone, bro, and keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because if that works for you, that's all that matters, right? That's all that freaking matters to you.
Because when it comes down to it, it's like this. Regardless of how you see things, at the end of the day, you need to learn and understand. Stop trying to dictate to people the little bit that you know. Because listen, the more you know you don't know.
Damn. I'm trying to get this damn video together. Hold on, y'all. Sandra D, why are you so quiet?
I wanted to talk about, and my son brought this up, code switching. You know how, like, when you're around certain people, like, for example, if I'm around my mom, it's certain stuff I'm not going to say that I would say to y'all or joke around with y'all. I'm not going to say. If I'm around certain people, and it could be white, orange, green, purple, if they're not my people, it's certain things I'm not going to say that, you know, say I'm not going to talk down on black people or say, if they say, oh, such and such ladies, I'm not going to entertain that because I'm black, so I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that code switching is important. And I don't like when people say, oh, I'm just going to be me. But I just feel like certain stuff is not for certain settings. And it's not you not being you. It's just you, you know, going to court. You know what I'm saying? If it's just like me and you cussing and talking junk and my mama walk up, we going to cut that short.
Period.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's
not
respect.
Right?
It's a level of respect.
Yeah. Or like, if you new at that job, certain stuff you ain't going to say around them people because you don't know them. So certain stuff you just ain't gonna say. So it's people don't. It's like some people like, I'm just gonna be me, and I'm like, but it's called being grown. Certain stuff you just don't say. Certain stuff you just don't do. It ain't like you scared of nobody. Ain't nobody running you. You can still be you, but it's a time and a place for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You don't always have to be like I think every situation, every spot you get put in, or every environment it calls for you to adapt. So if you normally listen to rap music, but you in an environment with a bunch of pastors, out of respect for them and God, you're not going to be cursing and listen to all that rap music around pastors. You know, your mom and grandma in the room. Yeah, you smoke your weed, but hey, and yeah, you just ate and you want to smoke your blunt, but you got grandma in there. You really gonna roll up a blunt in front of grandma? People are weird, man. And it always they be so aggressive. I'm gonna be me. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm gonna be. Man, go ahead, damn. So I should be pissing me off.
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna rebuttal off of you. The thing that gets me is that you're absolutely correct, bro. People be aggressive. Like, I'm just gonna be me. Okay, so you're saying that you're gonna be disrespectful, because that's what you're saying. No, I'm not saying that. Well, why are you doing what you're doing? Oh, bro, I just want it. Listen, bro. We just had we just ate, okay? We just had Sunday dinner. You know you want to smoke you a L. Don't roll that shit in front of grandma. Get up and go outside and go roll that and go take a walk down the block, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. And just like y'all said, we chopping it up, we talking the shit. Yeah, man. And then my Duke's walking, cut it short, man. That's my Duke's. Even if she be like, nah, y'all can talk how y'all want to talk. It's still called respect, man.
Right.
And a lot of people is missing that. You know what I'm saying? Just because she okay with it doesn't mean we were like, yeah, man, so yeah, this and that, yeah. No, you don't do that. And just because you want to be you doesn't mean you just disrespectful just because you're trying to show that you're going to be you.
Mm-hmm.
You can be you and still have a level of respect. Because I cuss
Right.
like a sailor. And y'all know this. But when I get around the elders, yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, yo, no, ma'am. Okay, I understand. Excuse my language if I can use one or two.
People be trying
Respect.
they be trying to keep it real so much they just look stupid. That shit
And
bother
that's
me.
the
Mm-hmm.
problem. You
Let's get
try
to
so
that
hard
video.
to be you try so hard to be real, like you said. You look
Yeah, you
damn
looking real
stupid.
stupid.
Let's see what Dr. Umar had to say. He said Dr. Umar said something today. Hold on, y'all.
Number
Or
one, the young, 3 quick points for our parents. Number one, the younger your child is, the less likely you should be getting them evaluated. The younger the child, Charlemagne, the more likely we may misdiagnose. 3 years old is too young for autism evaluation. 4 years old is too young for ADHD. 5 years old is too young for the child, the less items we can ask them anyway, because they're so young. So you don't get a good read. I need Black parents to slow down, and my Afro-Latino parents, slow down. Stop getting your children evaluated so quickly. The school wants them tested quickly, Envy and Charlemagne. Why? Because special ed begins at age 3, which means they can start getting the money at age 3. Special ed is age 3 to 21. So when your child goes to preschool and they're not talking too good or not walking too good, first thing they want to do is get an eval. Slow down. Give my child a chance to show me what he can do. Because if you go looking for an evaluation, you're going to get a diagnosis, because that's how they get paid, by giving out the diagnosis. Notorious B.I.G. said what? More money, more problems. Well, in the world of mental health, more problems, more money. So slow down on the eval. Number 2, do not get your child evaluated for ADHD, conduct disorder, ODD, emotional disturbance, or intermittent explosive disorder. I'm going to say it again. If you're Black, do not get your child evaluated for ADHD, conduct disorder, emotional disturbance, intermittent explosive disorder, because it only leads to what? Medication. America has no answer for a Black or Afro-Latino kid diagnosed with one of them syndromes. They're going to put them on drugs. And if you decide to discontinue the medication, Child Protective Services will be called and they will confiscate your children. It's called medical neglect, and it's one of the fastest reasons Black parents are losing their children to foster care. If you don't plan to drug them up, and you shouldn't want to anyway, do not get them evaluated. If you think they too hyper, go to the health store. There's all kind of herbal concoctions you can put under the tongue. There's a product called Calm Child. There's a product called Be Calm. There's a product called Melissa Supreme, where they take herbs that calm down the central nervous system. But guess what? The herbs are not even going to work if he's a regular, normal, healthy boy, and you're not giving him enough opportunity to release his natural testosterone. A big problem with all of this is boys need to move around. In fact, the research even shows boys learn better, Envy and Charlemagne, when they move. So why are they still sitting still for 8 hours when the research said, the neuroscience says boys learn better when they move? Because the teachers, the Caucasian nation, the teachers that run the school, they don't want to move. They want to sit in that chair because it makes their job easier. So a lot of times this is not an ADHD problem. It's an ain't no daddy at home disorder problem. It's an artificial diet at home disorder problem. Okay, it is it's an attachment disruption due to home life dysfunction problem as well. That's number 2. Third, and my final one. If you don't understand the paperwork, call me. Parents are signing off on evaluations they didn't read. They signing off on diagnoses they don't agree with. If you don't think your child is retarded, why did you sign? If you don't think they need special ed, why did you sign? Stop signing paperwork you don't agree with and you don't understand. That's what Dr. Umar said. I will make time.
Hey, that's
there was a lot said there.
it's a
I hope
lot.
everybody got that.
It's oh
There was a
boy.
lot said.
What about when he does, like, let me see. Berta said he's got great points. They don't offer any healthy remedies. Okay, so now in this instance, like he said, if you don't understand the paperwork, don't sign off on it. If you don't understand the paperwork, don't sign off on it. So this is my thing. A lot of parents um can understand what it is that they're signing off on. We're just gonna go with school wise right now. We're not gonna go through the professional medical, because in school these kids get these IEPs done. A lot of kids, granted, a lot of kids warrant an IEP. A lot of kids need that what is it, the 504 plan? Is that what it is? A 504?
I don't remember
Because
Sounds
that.
there's a
about right.
difference between an IEP and a 504. They're two different things. They're not the same thing. Um, but in I'm gonna say in my instance, I fought to have an IEP for mine because it was always it was like they were nitpicking at every little thing, and so many in class referrals results to out of school suspension. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore
Hmm.
I fought for that because it helps him.
It protected him.
It protected him pretty much. Yes, it protected him. Um I also we also did a medical psychological eval with a pediatric neurologist. They gave me a diagnosis, but I'm not satisfied with it. I asked for a second opinion. So you actually have these parents that are out here that are fighting for their children. Not so much to put them on medication, but to literally fight for the well-being of their child to be in school, because in our time we had teachers that actually care. We had a caring we there was a caring system. Nowadays these teachers really don't give a damn because they don't get paid nothing. A lot of them, just like a lot of people out here that work regular jobs, they're just there to feed their families. That's it.
Hmm.
So if
That's the
we don't fight for our
world we live
children,
in.
who's going to fight for them?
Listen, that's the world we live in right now. Minimum wage is not working. Regular wages are not working. Cost of living is going up. Food and everything is going up. These can't say all the teachers don't care, but majority of them, they're tired. They still got to pay back school. You know what I'm saying? And they dealing a lot of these kids. Like I drive the school buses, right? And these kids get on these buses and they are out of control. That you can't tell them nothing. They don't want to listen to anything. I see these kids get off the buses and they literally telling their parents what to do. No, and they falling on the ground. Parents picking them kids up. Like, bro, I see these kids all day. We have to find a healthy medium in between to where, if medicine is not an option, we have to. It has to be some more training for parents out there because people are having kids and they're not prepared. They're not prepared. This new age, these parents are outnumbered. They're out video game. They're out social media. They're out everything, man. And they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. So they give in to a lot. A lot of these parents are tired because they got to work so many hours just to make ends meet. So IEP is a very good one that they protect your kid, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. He said the system has made it hard to parent these kids. Yeah, and these kid back in the days. You know what Mama said. What happened in my house? Do what?
Stays in
Stays
my
in the house.
house.
Hey
But
man,
you can't you you can't that's the term that I'm never going to be in agreement with.
what?
That what goes on in my house stays in my house. That's a term I'm never going to be in agreement with. When I was young, yes,
The
because
thing,
I didn't know any better. But
the
in
thing
this day and age,
I'm talking about, like
mm-mm.
with you, Nate, I'm saying certain things. They
Right.
need to be out. That's why we gotta watch the word never. Certain things need to be spoken about. Certain things, just kids just be doing too much. And these kids now, they're so manipulative. I can't get it out. They be playing you and playing the teach. They play so many games. You know what I'm saying? They tell the teacher one thing because they know the teacher gonna give it to them. They get home with mommy, knowing mommy ain't gonna give it to them, and they go back and forth with that stuff, making just assassinating your parenting style in front of these teachers. And these teachers
But
don't deal with these kids so much, so they give in and give them anything.
Latoya said, help is there, but it starts as home as parents. We need to fight for our kids. I feel that discipline is needed. You don't have to beat them, but train them.
Facts.
Kara said, "Mine all grown, and they would get these hands." Yeah, I
No,
mean,
see,
like she
I'm gonna
said,
tell you,
it does start at home, and like I said, if we don't fight for our children, who's gonna fight for them? And it ain't got nothing to do with race or nothing. I'm white, black, Hispanic. However, if we don't stand in the gap to fight for these kids, who gonna fight for them? Because, like I said, nowadays they just, hey, if they create a problem at school, the first thing they're gonna do, sit them home, get them out of here. We don't have to deal with them. And they not considering mom has to work, dad has to work, or the parents have to work. They don't consider that.
the system itself needs changing because, as you said, Stephen, a lot of now the way things are raising, from gas to food to rent to lights, car note, this, that. Too many parents have to work 10, 12, 15-hour shifts and they're barely home. So when these schools get these kids, and then of course with the system changing, and they're like, you can't beat your kid, and this, that, and the third. So then a lot of these kids feel like they have the upper hand over their parents because it's like, you touch me, I'm going to call the police, and this, that, and the third. Back in the day, if we even looked at our parents the wrong way, let alone open our mouth and blurt out any shit that came out of our mouth other than yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, we got our whole forehead caved in. You know what I'm saying? We got the shit beat out of us because we was out of line. These kids today, they so far out of pocket that even if some of these parents be trying, they be wanting to discipline their kids, and then the kids step to them like, what you gonna do to me? Man, listen, yo.
Real quick. You ever seen a man carry a pit bull, like a big 150-pound, 180-pound pit bull? You see how they walk with the pit bulls?
Yeah.
That's how I see these Spanish kids today in these areas that I be in here in Nashville. I'm talking about they have no control over these little babies. These babies do what the fuck. I mean, it's like a parent holding down a large fucking dog, and they be going crazy.
I
But
don't
after this,
think,
we got to get done. I got to get up at 3. Go ahead, finish, T. Renee.
like Tara said, the system has made it hard to parent these kids. That too, because these kids think they know because they done heard people say, "Oh, you can't whoop your kids because that's abuse." The system never said that you can't chastise your children as long as you're not abusing them. So there's a difference between spanking, whooping, and abusing them. And a lot of times, a lot of these parents don't discipline their kids because they don't want the system in their homes. Because once they in there, they in there. That's it. Once they're in there, they're in there.
Let me tell you something. I'm like this, okay? Because I tell, especially my nephews, I don't give a two flying fucks. What you got to say, what you gonna do? Man, don't step to me like you 42, yo. I'm gonna beat your ass like you 42. And that's the problem with these kids. They think they're on our level. And the crazy part is, and I'm speaking for all parents on this panel right now and in the comments, our kids don't even understand who the hell we was when we was kids and teens. They don't even understand. If half of our kids took a trip in time and seen what we was when we was in our teens and early 20s, before we had them, they'll be like, that ain't my daddy. That is not my mama. And that's the biggest problem. These kids really do believe they're on our level. You're nowhere near my level, dude. And if you keep trying, I'm going to show you.
Man, listen. we gonna pick this up Friday with we gonna bring Joe in Arkansas. You know, that's Fridays the Tennessee boys come on the panel. So thank y'all. You know, Glass House Custom Pools LLC, and also Raw Pieces. Can't forget about Raw Pieces. My auntie, my godmama, everybody. Scott Sober, attorney at law, man. We got to get out of here. I got to get me a bath. Got to get up 3 o'clock in the morning to go get this bus fixed. Everybody say good night. Love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Friday.
See y'all Friday, man. Good night, y'all.